was thinking today, we did an awesome thing, and I don't know where it is, but I'll find out. We did a great little, I want to say mini, yeah, it was a mini series with Spice Adams. Do you remember that?
I wasn't here for it, but I remember when he came in.
Pretty fucking cool. So, a real production company got in touch with us, and they shot it in a long day, and we got a lot done, and what was cool about that is it was shot with myself, Spice, and Chase Gosling, and Matt Vine. Now, I've got the production background, from TNA, so I know how you got to operate in efficiency, And then you got Gosling and Vine who know how to listen. And they learn how to listen here, and being aged by me every Saturday night for as long as they've been, working here. I'm not going to hurl broad, just a little indigestion or something.
Go for it.
Okay, so...
You're going to spew into that bottle.
It was nice, and it was good for them to see how to do that type of stuff, too, and how it works. And Spice is a down-to-earth fucking guy. He really is a down-to-earth guy, He must have one hell of a work ethic. But one thing I didn't do, and I should have done, I was thinking about this yesterday, in front of Vine and Chase Gosling, is ask him, and you don't want to know something else? Fuck me. Before I go any further, Spice is extremely humble, dude. Very humble about playing in the NFL and playing for the Chicago fucking Bears.
Good.
So that's another thing about Spice Adams, He's likable. He's a likable guy. So anyway, I think that the odds today are just like the odds were for him. Spice, tell me how many, I think it would be easy to do the math to figure out how many people play high school football that are so good and so noticeable, and they got their grades right so they can get a scholarship, right, a full ride, Then, how many of those college kids, what separated him from the other ones for that position? How many kids finished college that were hoping to play for the NFL? You know what I mean? And then do the numbers and see what is your secret compared to those other kids. Because it's kind of like that today in wrestling if they want to wrestle for World Wrestling Entertainment, right? Mm-hmm. So you got to find out that ingredient. And I will. I don't talk to him a lot, like on social media or anything like that, just because I don't want to be a mark. But Vine does. So once I find a way to correctly put that question to Vine can find a way to ask him about it. You know what I mean? Because that's what you got to do at the end of the day. And a guy like that, he'll love to share it with you. It's like, I'm so worried sometimes about, because I've had so many ideas stolen and watched them make a mint. I have so much of a problem with trying to keep certain things close to the vest, but at the end of the day, trade secrets, I'm not going to let everything out of the bag, but I'm really not that afraid of things like humility because it's something that you can either get or you fucking can't. And I'll bet that any indie guys that hear this or indie bets that hear this won't even fucking understand the difference between humility and being humiliated. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? So that's okay, But anyway, that's what I like to see is a guy like that Spice Adams who doesn't act like an asshole whatsoever. I mean, he was not an unapproachable NFL motherfucker with an insane amount of social media following, Pretty cool.
Yeah, I remember. Like I said, I wasn't here when it happened, but I remember all the talk about him coming in and working with Chase, working with Vine.
Yeah, and me.
Yeah.
I was making jokes. I was like, what are we doing with this thing here? Do I got to start picking a date for the Oscars? What's going on? You know what though? I wouldn't even want to go right now.
No.
You know what I mean? To the fucking Oscars. I'm kidding, but we all played a part in it, and I think it was really cool. I think I want to see the finished product.
Yeah. Yeah, it'd be nice to finally see that.
Yeah, they were shopping it around to some networks actually, man. And then worst case scenario, they had sponsorship behind them, so they could their own sponsors, so they can make it worthwhile to put on YouTube. But they're shopping it around for more money first.
Well, if they feel like they can get more money off of it, I mean, by all means.
Yeah, because they spent that day. We did it in a great efficient way, but still, I mean, they must have had 12, 15 people that they had to bring in that day to produce this stuff,
Yeah.
you know, to shoot this stuff. So pretty fucking cool.